The following broadcast is a copyrighted production of 412 Communications. Any non-personal retransmission of this broadcast without the express written consent of 412 Communications is hereby prohibited.
Hi, friends, and a most pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be. Welcome to the second half of our Friday doubleheader on the Delaware Hockey Network. Coming up, the Delaware Blue Hens Men's Division II ACHA team hosting the North Carolina State Ice Pack in the first half of a weekend doubleheader. Ice being resurfaced here at Fred Rust Arena after the Men's Division I team pulled out a 2-1 win over Stony Brook, their third win in as many meetings with the Seawolves this season. Hi everybody, James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications press box high atop the stands at Fred Rust Arena. Delaware coming back to home ice. Not after a month-long break. They were in action at Bird Arena in Athens, Ohio last weekend, where they earned a split against the 5th-ranked Ohio University Bobcats. And it was a big weekend for Delaware hockey, especially because Coach Vince Falkowski recorded his 200th career win behind the Delaware bench. That our prime note for the Blue Hens as we head to the Limestone Pension Associates lineup card. Joey Hooper backstopping the Blue Hens, 6-5-1 on the season. The 3.14 goals against average and a .910 save percentage. He gets the call tonight. We'll see the third line getting starting honors. Jake Quinn Saunders Penn and Johnny Tomaitis. Penn at half a point a game with 8 goals and 4 assists on the year. Leading scorer for the Hens to this point, Austin Vecchio, 13 goals. 9 helpers on the year. He'll be on the top line along with Brendan Stam and Joey Wogish. We'll see Matt Crane and Aiden Getz handling defensive duties to get things going for Delaware. On the other side of the red line, Tim Healy's North Carolina State Ice Pack trying to get to that 500 mark. It will be Eric Daniel who gets the call. Between the pipes for the Ice Pack tonight, 2-3-0 on the year. There he is with a 4.00 goals against average and a save percentage of .862. Nick Shook, Holden Kaufman, Chase Williams. Starting forwards for North Carolina State. We'll keep a special eye on Zachary Herman and Garrett Orini, both over a point a game. They'll be on the second line together with Aiden Brenner, Nick Labrizzi, and Andrew Thronson, the starting defensive pair for the Ice Pack, who again looking to climb back to 500 in their first of 2 games this weekend against the Blue Hens. Planning for retirement doesn't happen overnight. For 35 years and counting, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. And the Delaware Hockey Network is brought to you all season long by the Law Office of Long in Greenberg, committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. Learn more at injuryde.com. We're going to take a timeout on the Delaware Hockey Network. When we come back, North Carolina State and Delaware will square off in an ACCHL Men's Division II matchup. It's coming up next on the DHN. And it's all brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Welcome back inside Fred Rust Arena. Welcome back to the Delaware Hockey Network. North Carolina State, Delaware about to kick off a two-game weekend series. And we're going to head inside the glass for tonight's Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups. Hockey fans, once again, good evening. And welcome to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. Tonight, the Atlantic Coast Collegiate Hockey League, along with the American Collegiate Hockey Association, present a men's Division II matchup between the visiting North Carolina State Ice Pack and your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Fans, at this time, we direct your attention to ice level, where ACCHL Commissioner Mike Wally has a special presentation. Mike, good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Before I begin the formal presentation for Vince, I just want to give a shout out to NC State, Way team, and in particular Coach Tim Healy. Tim's created a powerhouse at NC State over the years, and with outstanding student athletes at the university. Tim also head coached the European team to a 3-1 victory. We played 2 national teams, U20 teams. We played 1 professional team that won their league, and Red Bull. And Tim took the team with the players to 3-1. So more importantly, NC State, I know this is Delaware's first year in the league, but this rivalry goes back more than a decade. These 2 schools have been playing each other doubleheaders for as long as I've been the executive director for 13 years. So this is a good rivalry, and enjoy the game. Now to the formal presentation. I think you all know this, but Vince, come on up. Vince just passed a milestone mark of 200 wins. There's been There's been no league coach in the MOC or the ACC that has that achievement, and we wanted to come up here and honor him tonight with a presentation. But first, a little bit about Vince, like you don't know. But Vince's career here, he's in his 12th year, and in those 12 years, the student athletes of Delaware have made it to regionals 8 times. They were 2-time league champions under his tenure. He wanted to give a huge shout out to his assistant coach, Bob Struck, who's been here the whole time. And of course, no coach could be doing this at this level without the unending sacrifice and the dedication and the support from his wife, Jan, and his children. So big shout out to Jen. And for this occasion, the folks that brought Vince into the world are here. Vince and Debbie, his parents. Big shout out to his parents. And finally, this is the second game I've been to at UDEL, and the facility here is unbelievable. A big shout out to the staff that manage the scissor rink, and James, who does the broadcasting up the top side there. So with that, I'm going to give a plaque from the league to Vince, and then honor him with a hoodie. And with that, let the game begin.
Congratulations to Vince Falkowski on his 200th career coaching win behind the University of Delaware bench. Now, without further ado, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For the visiting North Carolina State Ice Pack, coached by Tim Healy. Starting in goal, a graduate student from Raleigh, North Carolina, number 30, Eric Daniel. On defense, a freshman from Apex, North Carolina, number 18, Andrew Thronson. And a junior from Raleigh, North Carolina, number 13, Nick Labrizzi. Starting at left wing, a junior from Holly Springs, North Carolina, number 24, Chase Williams. At right wing, a freshman from Eastover, North Carolina, number 27, Nick Shook. And starting at center, a freshman from Raleigh, North Carolina, number 29, Holden Kaufman. And now let's meet the starting six for your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Starting in goal, a junior from Long Beach Township, New Jersey, number 33, Joey Hooper. On defense, a senior from Chadsford, Pennsylvania, number 7, Matt Cray. And a freshman from Monroe Township, New Jersey, number 30, Aiden Getz. Starting at center, a junior from Rockaway, New Jersey, number 9, Jake Quinn. At right wing, a senior from Bethpage, New York, number 29, Johnny Tomitis. And starting at left wing, a senior from South Lake, Texas, number 23, Saunders Penn. Your Delaware Blue Hens are coached by Vince Falkowski and Bob Stroink, assisted by graduate assistant Dylan Green. The on-ice officials for this evening's game, as appointed by the American Collegiate Hockey Association, are referees Brent Kendall and Brad Howington, and linesmen John Poling and Will Fannin. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located directly above center ice, as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. And without further ado, friends, it's time to play the game. Delaware sporting their sand third sweaters tonight. And we've got one too hanging in the 412 closet. Team gracious enough to gift one to me prior to the break, with a right across the back, the number 412 emblazoned on the back and sleeves. What an incredibly thoughtful gesture from Matt Crane, Johnny Tomitis, and the rest of the men's Division II Blue Hens. As we get ready to go, Kaufman and Quinn taking the opening draw from Fred Rust Arena. And we're off in the second half of the Friday Daily Double. Holden Kaufman working up the right wing boards. North Carolina in their away black sweaters, moving right to left in opening period play. First shot of the game came from Kaufman, but it was wide of the far post. That Delaware net guarded by Joey Hooper. Here one gets through from Labrizzi. Holding on for the pause is Joey Hooper. There's 29 seconds into the contest. Face off to the right of Joey Hooper. Starting centers remain on. Puck contested in the slot, trying to work through was Kaufman. He's steered to the far corner by Lipinski. The one-timer from Shook right into the pads of Hooper. Follow-up shot from the near side. Off the stick of Thronson was off its intended target, and the Hens clear. Thronson turns the puck to Shook. NC State wearing their football-inspired sweaters, which, if memory serves me right, they wore at their game last winter against the University of North Carolina, which happened to be the best attended collegiate hockey game of a non-varsity variety in history. This is dumped in. Contested in front of the NC State bench. Trying to walk forward was Stam, but ultimately getting slowed up. 2 minutes into the game, no score. Both shots on the NC State side turned away by Joey Hooper. Kudos to our crew behind the scenes for dealing with a graphics malfunction, and here we've got our first penalty of the game. Whistled by Brent Kendall. It's going to go against Zach Robinson. For roughing. So the first Carl Dubé power play of the night, coming just 2 minutes and 11 seconds into the contest. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers. Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for Diamonds, it's Dubé. NC State penalty was assessed to number 7, Zach Robinson. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 2 minutes 11 seconds in the first period. Robinson 2 for roughing at 2:11. Puck is down. Ethan Sharp in for the attacking zone draw. He's working together with Flaherty, Penn, Crane, and Klein on this wave of the Carl Dubé power play. Crane starts it up behind his own goal. Cross-ice pass ricochets off the near boards. The backhand by Flaherty into the path of McConaughey from 10 feet inside the ice-packed line. He flips the puck clear. Crane corrals it to Sharp. Sharp starts up an odd man rush, but the shot from Stam at the top of the left circle was blocked and subsequently cleared out of harm's way. .44 seconds to go on this Carl Dubé power play for the Blue Hens. Cowan couldn't clear. Vecchio, leading scorer for Delaware with 13 goals, 9 helpers on the year. Blocks the puck down at his own blue line. He carries it up ice, drops it back to Joey Wogish at his own blue line. In Wogish comes up the right wing boards. Drop pass, sails pass to Midas. Quinn couldn't hold the zone. He's pushed into neutral ice by Garrett Arini. Captain for the Ice Pack with 11 goals and 7 assists on the year. He and Zachary Herman, top scorers on this Ice Pack squad. 4 minutes into the game, no score. Hens unable to strike on their first Carl Dubé power play of the night, and Robinson rejoins the action for NC State. Arini leaves the puck back to Cameron Lohr at his own line. This is steered into the far corner where Cowan struggles to clear. Robinson's got space, working up the middle, out of NC State territory and now into the Delaware end. He's sticked at by Vecchio and forced to circle below the goal. This comes around to Cowan working the near corner. Played below the cage again. Engelman gains position over Harmon in the race to the puck. Brian Kramer reaches in. He fails to clear. That sets up a shot from Robinson. Hooper comes up with the save, his third. On 3 shots faced to this point, keeping the game scoreless just beyond the 5-minute mark of the first period. Hard slap shot from Labrizzi. Batted down in traffic. It was paddled away by Hooper. Here's a 2-on-2 Delaware counterattack led by Vecchio. Vecchio lost his footing under pressure from Labrizzi in the far corner, and this will be carried out by Robinson, 2-on-2. Up the middle, Scott Daniel. Long shot, sticked away by Hooper. It stayed in off the corner glass, and this puck is cleared by Engelman, rather by Flaherty, for an icing. 5 minutes and 35 seconds gone in opening period play. No score between NC State and the Delaware Blue Hens. After the men's Division I Delaware side pulled through for a 2-1 win over Stony Brook earlier today. Cox under pressure from Polchlapek at the near point, threw the puck in low. Lipinski looking for space. Gets some help from Kramer in that battle for the puck in the far corner. This is held in by Cade Cox. Pushed back out at a neutral ice by Pat Flaherty. Here he comes trying to set up a 2-on-1, but he's pickpocketed just inside the line by Cade Cox. To Herman. Net front feed. Lawson couldn't control the puck. It was cleared out by Kramer. Herman again, 2-on-1. Arini slowed up by Lipinski, clogging the slot. Arini does get a shot away off the headman pass through the slot, but Hooper responded for the save, his 5th of the game. Quick Delaware counterattack. Brendan Stam turns a tight circle in the near corner to try to gain some space from the other 11, Cade Cox. This puck bounces behind the goal, out the far corner, where Garrett Arini had time and space to find Zachary Herman on the breakout, but Herman found himself into a 1-on-3 just above the Delaware line, so he dumps in, and that enables the Ice Pack to work in a changing of the guard. Matt Crane accelerates up the right wing boards back into NC State territory. Centering pass well beyond the reach of Dimitri Mahalios. He was double teamed in the far corner. He gives the puck away to Kaufman, and he plays it up the left wing boards. Kaufman does, but Mahalios steals the breakout pass. Kept high with 4 NC State backcheckers in his way. He flips it in behind the Ice Pack goal, and that enables Delaware to change up as well. In came Holden Kaufman with a shot from point blank range. Hooper came up with the pad save. And the sand-clad Delaware Blue Hens unable to break through Kaufman. Centering feed to Shook, couldn't get stick on puck in the low slot. The other 27, Graham Klein, sets up a 2-on-1. Here's Ethan Sharp. Sharp, solid shot, but it was blocked by Cowan as soon as he got rid of it. Best chance for the Blue Hens to this point. Mahalios chips this off the near boards. Joey Engelman did not hold the right point. This is whistled offside. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Long and Greenberg will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. Call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG 5664 to schedule a free consultation or visit injuryde.com. Just beyond the 8-minute mark of the opening period, that long shot off the stick of Thronson was high off the glass, and play is whistled dead with 11:43 to go in opening period action. .40 remaining in opening period play. Thronson, another shot through traffic. That one was blocked by Engelman. Flom can't clear up the corner. Recovering is Robinson for NC State. Thronson's got space, cross-slot pass, and the first goal comes from McEnany. We'll see it here again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. It's Thomas McEnany. Opens the scoring for NC State, 8:40. Into the opening period. Tic-tac-toe passing through the slot. And the ice pack go up early. With McEnany getting his 5th of the year. North Carolina State goal, his 5th of the season. Scored by number 9, Thomas McEnany. Assisted by number 18, Andrew Thronson, and number 13, Nick Labrizzi. Time of the goal, 8 minutes, 40 seconds in the first period. McEnany's 5th from Thronson and Labrizzi at 8:40. Harmon's pushed back to center by Wogish, but he finds Scott Daniel on the advancing pass. Daniel hauled down by Vecchio as they get tangled up, and play is whistled dead. Penn's gonna go down a man for roughing. Austin Vecchio ushered off at 9:46. So a second Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill begins right now for the Blue Hens. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Correction, this is the first Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the game, after the Blue Hens failed to connect on the Carl Dubé power play earlier. Delaware penalty was assessed to number 10, Austin Vecchio, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 9 minutes, 46 seconds in the first period. Vecchio, 2 for roughing at 9:46. We've passed halfway in the first period. NC State with a 1-0 lead over Delaware from Fred Rust Arena. This is called offside. And a neutral zone faceoff will come up with 9:39 to go in opening period play. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Penn kept play in the neutral zone for a couple seconds before Zach Robinson walked in up the right wing boards. Puck caroms behind the net, shoveled by Cox. He tried to find Orini, but this sails back into the NC State zone, where Robinson recovers. A minute to go on the Vecchio roughing minor. Herman up the left dots, barrels into Delaware territory, got a hard shot away after Flom tried to pinch him out of position. Hooper with the pad save, and the Hens change after the clear. Labrizzi holds behind the net. Quinn the forechecker, he and Lawson are on up front. Flaherty and Lipinski the backside of this penalty kill. 32 seconds left on the penalty. Shook skates the perimeter of the Delaware zone. He flips the puck to Thronson. Back to Shook it comes, hard shot. Deflected wide by Quinn right off the release. Labrizzi holding the right point for NC State, walks the line. Labrizzi's shot, stick check down by Lawson, who comes away with the puck. He wrists it hard up the near side and clear. Final 10 seconds on the Vecchio penalty now. As Labrizzi carry the puck up the middle, passes to his left, and Thronson. In come the ice pack again, centering pass. Kaufman's shot on from the edge of the crease was turned aside by Hooper. 9 NC State shots. Delaware has only mustered 1. Shook through traffic, puts one on net. Hooper slams the door and holds on for the pause. With 7 minutes and 57 seconds to go in opening period action from Fred Rust Arena, Joey Hooper doing all the heavy lifting so far for the Blue Hens, as the ice pack have just pelted him with vulcanized rubber to this point. Frosch held the zone off the Herman faceoff win. Sharp in the far corner is tied up. Mahalios recovers. He breaks out to Klein. Back it comes to Dimitri Mahalios, bulldozing through traffic. He tried to pave a way to the net, but Jackson Cowan got him tied up in the low slot. Klein's shot comes back to him off the stick of Eric Daniel. Only the second Delaware shot to this point. Michael Buckman holds the right point off a failed NC State clear. Klein takes a Frosch check and is separated from the puck. Cameron Lohr works this the other way. The headman pass from Cowan intended for Arini was broken up by Buckman. That created a delayed offside. So the Hens get the opportunity to work up ice fairly unabated, but Klein couldn't handle the breakout pass. Turnover in the NC State zone. Mahalios nearly capitalized on that, but lost control of the puck just inside the line. 6:45 to go in opening period play. Here's Bresingham up the left wing boards, tied up by Sharp. Cross ice feed. Robinson in front of the Delaware bench plays the carom shot behind the net as the other trio of ice pack players change up. Mahalios stripped of the puck in the near corner. Flom gets it back in Delaware control. Reaching for it, Bresingham ties up Mahalios. Now a two-a-side scrum develops at the near half wall of the Delaware end. Breaking free is Dimitri Mahalios, 2-on-2. Mahalios to Stam in the high slot. But that pass was bothered, and Cade McConaughey again clears back to center. McEnany up the left boards to McConaughey, slowed up by Getz. This rolls behind the Delaware goal line, where recovering is Crane. Wogish up the middle. Vecchio shovels the puck into the near corner of the NC State zone. We've hit the 14-minute mark of the opening period, which has been total domination to this point by the NC State Ice Pack. If not for Joey Hooper's heroics between the pipes, it wouldn't be a 1-0 hockey game by any stretch of the imagination. Hooper doing his fair share of the heavy lifting and then some, but he's not getting the support he needs at the other end. Gets at his own blue line, pulls back. Harmon the forechecker. Delaware whistled guilty of an icing with 5:05 to go in opening period play. NC State with an attacking zone faceoff coming up and a 1-0 lead to try to extend. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides sure to please any appetite. SidsBBQandJerky.com, the URL, 302-439-4937, the phone number, or to visit them in person. Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center in Claymont, Delaware on Ridge Road. They're open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch. Inside 5 minutes to go in opening period play. Face-off comes to the right of Daniel. Quinn and Kaufman square off for this Delaware attacking zone draw. Save by Daniel gives us a pause. Quinn and Kaufman meet again. Quinn victorious in the circle. Centering pass from below the net was intended for Tomitis, but intercepted by Nick Labrizzi. This is pushed up ice. Shook leaves it for Kaufman. Kaufman steered by Lipinski to the far corner. Bodied off the puck. It skitters to the near corner of the Delaware zone, where Flaherty gets to it in time, but he couldn't connect with Tomitis on the breakout. There's no icing here. Johnny Tomitis in the near corner gives way to Shook. Shook finds Labrizzi cross ice in the neutral zone. Drop pass back to Williams. He plays the puck in low. Penn can't clear off the diagonal feed. Labrizzi held the left point. Across to Frosch it goes. Loose puck. Frosch kept high in the zone. Walks through the slot, but skies a wrister from 40 feet over the crossbar into the back glass. Rebound misplayed, and now cleared up the near wall by Tomitis, back nearly as far as the NC State blue line, where Cowan's able to gain control and reset. That man pass found Robinson, but into traffic he dishes it to Williams. Taken away by Nick Lawson off the play back up the far boards. Cowan was waiting to maintain the point, but the pass never made it to him. Cowan enters near side now to Arini, steered to the near corner. One of those point-a-game forwards for Tim Healy's ice pack, including Zachary Herman. We've entered the final 200 seconds of the opening period. Delaware looking to mount some momentum. The game's been pretty much in their zone from the outset. Shots 11-3 in favor of NC State. Engelman tried to hold the left point, but was overpowered, and Herman drove play back to center for the ice pack. Frosch across to Cowan. Thrown ahead to McEnany. He gained center before tipping the puck in behind the Delaware goal. 2:47 to go in opening period play. And we've got ourselves a stoppage as the puck goes out. It was over the glass, off an NC State stick. So Will Fannin says this faceoff's going to come above the Delaware blue line as a result. Herman and Kramer took the draw. Cox with a long shot, paddled high and away by Hooper. Centering feed resulted in another Herman shot. This one again goes the way of Joey Hooper, recording his 12th save of the night. Buckman to Polchlepek, back into NC State territory, but any further advance up the near boards was stymied by Cade Cox. 2:15 remaining in the opening period. Kramer, Polchlepek, he throws one in from distance. Daniel had to jump to make the save, his fourth of the game. And the ice pack again clear. Cross ice pass did not make it to Bresingham. It was backhanded nearly out by Crane, but Bresingham stayed with the play. Here a centering pass comes to McConaughey, crashing the net, fed by Robinson, but he couldn't control the puck in the high slot. Cox hassled along the near boards. He's kept high by Kramer. Bresingham works this low. Robinson tied up by Crane. McEnany again launches one in. McConaughey net front, surrounded by sand-colored sweaters. Minute and a half to go in the second period. And the Ice Pack have gotten a second goal. We'll see this again as Cade McConaughey leads the handshake line. Ice Pack have gone up 2-0. McConaughey's got his second of the season. And now McEnany with a hand in both NC State goals, as he's credited with the secondary assist. Coming down to the final 63 seconds of the first period. As the Hens try to break free. Up the left wing boards came Mahalios. He caroms the puck in low. It's played by Eric Daniel behind his own net. NC State goal, his second of the season, scored by number 6, Cade McConaughey. Assisted by number 7, Zach Robinson, and number 9, Thomas McEnany. Time of the goal, 18 minutes, 34 seconds of the first period. McConaughey's second from Robinson and McEnany at 18:34. 23 seconds to go in this opening period. The Ice Pack taking it to Delaware in front of their home crowd. In the first game of this weekend 2-game set, Delaware will play one more on Sunday when they host UNC Wilmington. And this will do it for the first period. The score through one period: NC State Ice Pack 2, Delaware Blue Hens 0. Be back after the first intermission on the Delaware Hockey Network.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit
time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Back inside Fred Rust Arena. Welcome back to the Delaware Hockey Network, live on the 412, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. 20 minutes in the books, and the NC State Ice Pack have turned Joey Hooper into their own personal shooting gallery in the first period, outshooting Delaware 14-4. There, the first goal from Thomas McEnany, and he had the primary assist that got the second NC State goal away. The feed from Zach Robinson, finding Cade McConaughey net front to make this 2-0. With a minute and 26 seconds to go in the opening period. Delaware outshot 14-4 in the opening frame, scoring chances in NC State's favor 3-0, and face-offs went the Ice Pack's way as well by a tally of 13-5 in the opening 20 minutes. Waiting for the clock to be reset. There we go, we're ready to go. For the second period from Fred Rust Arena, a tip of the hat to the Hooper family for their long-standing support and viewership, and heck, even listenership back in the early days of the Delaware Hockey Network. To Neil, Athena, and Larry, greetings and salutations wherever in the world you're joining us tonight. Shook's shot skitters to the side. Penn leads a 3-on-2 the other way. Quinn shoots off the post. Rebound is in. Tomaitis picks up the pieces and makes this a one-goal game. .41 seconds into the second period. Johnny Tomaitis tracks down the rebound and beats Eric Daniel to give Delaware their first of the night. Counterattack led by Herman, barreling in toward the Delaware cage, but to no avail. Polchlepek, give and go, botched the shot off the cross slot pass. Kramer tries to put one net front. He's got the puck back, fed to him by Lawson, but he's outmanned by a host of Ice Pack players. 2-on-1 the other way. Arini, centering feed. The shot from Herman skipped to the near side after Hooper made the save. A Delaware goal! His fifth of the season. Scored by number 29, Island Johnny Tomaitis. Assisted by number 9, Jake Quinn. And number 23, Saunders Penn. Time of the goal, 41 seconds in the second period. Tomaitis' fifth from Quinn, and Penn at 41 seconds. My goodness gracious, there's another! A point shot goes top shelf to beat Daniel. Delaware coming back with a vengeance as Stam connects and puts Delaware back on level pegging.
Brendan Stam from the right point gets his 8th of the year. And boom, just like that, we're all knotted up. Oh, Delaware goal! His 8th of the season. Scored by number 11, Brendan Stam. Assisted by number 5, Josh Flom. And number 26, Michael Buckman. Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 10 seconds of the second period. Stam's 8th from Flom and Buckman at 2:10. And the Hens keep the momentum going. Klein in close, lost control of the puck. He tried to dish it to Sharp in desperation, but no further attack could be made. 2-on-2 the other way. Williams tried to float the puck to Shook heading toward the cage, but Crane clogged up the slot. Sharp, cross-ice pass, was tipped offline. Klein couldn't reel it in. In comes Shook the other way. Crane steers him below the cage. Puck is paddled out of harm's way by Hooper. He holds on here for a pause in action as Ice Pack and Blue Hen players from both sides gather net front. But the skirmish quickly dissipates, and the face-off will come to the right of Joey Hooper, who stood tall now for 14 saves on 16 total shots faced. Shook to Williams behind the net. Puck comes back out the far side. This is lofted clear but bodied down by Cox between the Delaware blue line and center. Shook regains. He's sure to make the red line before he flips the puck into the far corner. Aiden Getz taking a check, fails to clear. That shot from Cox, kicked away by Hooper. Follow-up no good, came from center point. This tied up behind the net. Getz plays the body on Kaufman. Holding the zone is McConaughey. His long shot turned aside again by Hooper. As we come to the 4.5-minute mark of the second period. 2-on-1 again for Delaware. Hard shot came in from Tomaitis. Delayed penalty will go against Delaware, probably for the contact from Tomaitis after the shot. Eric Daniel hustled off. Extra attacker is on for NC State. McConaughey throws this off the corner boards. Now it's played on by Lipinski, and we've got a pause in action with 4:49 elapsed in the second period. And the Hens are headed to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Tomaitis handed a 2-minute reprieve for cross-checking. Schedule your first cleaning today. Visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning kills 99% of the germs and bacteria that accumulate in your trash and recycling bins. It only takes a couple minutes. Delaware Blue Hens trying to kill off this Johnny Tomaitis penalty, which will only take, likewise, a couple minutes. Delaware penalty was assessed to number 29, Johnny Tomaitis. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes, 49 seconds in the second period. Tomaitis 2 for cross-checking at 4:49. Wogish up the middle under 2-ply pressure, tried to drop the puck back to Flaherty, trailing the play, but that pass sailed offline. Odd man rush coming the other way. Arini, net front feed, intended for Robinson, broken up by Wogish and subsequently cleared back to center. Here comes Robinson. No, this will be called offside. Face-off down just above the Delaware blue line. Kaufman and Sharp took the draw. Another offside. Against the Ice Pack. This draw will take place in front of the Ice Pack bench. And the Hens' Ethan Sharp controls this. Puck is caromed up the near side, held in by Shook. At the opposite point, territory protected by Thronson. Headman pass, Kaufman's shot was errant. Kaufman gets the puck back, leaves it again to Thronson, kept wide by Klein. This sails back into NC State territory, where Labrizzi is all alone to recover. Sharp turns on the forechecking Jets. Labrizzi circles up the near side and comes barreling in to the Delaware zone. Sharp lost his stick, trying to avoid getting rung up for a trip by Messrs. Kendall and Howington. Final 10 seconds of the Tomaitis penalty. Stretch pass bounces off Williams' stick right at the Delaware blue line. Crane keeps play in the neutral zone. Shook bobbled the puck. Stepping up is Klein to put pressure on Labrizzi, and the Hens are back to full strength. Solid net minding still from Joey Hooper. 5 for 5 in the save department. 7 minutes into the second period. Not the greatest of kills from Delaware, but effective enough to keep this a 2-2 hockey game. Bresingham intercepted the breakout pass from in the Delaware zone. McEnany below the goal to Robinson, and we've got a dislodged net. With 12 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the second period, we're all tied up 2-2 from Fred Rust Arena. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important, and Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. That shot from the point off the stick of Ricky Frosch rang off the post. Robinson winds up, clears the crossbar as Penn skated right at him to turn up the pressure from 50 feet. Engelman to Penn, shoveled up the near boards. Quinn takes a hard hit at center from Bresingham, but maintains the puck. Quinn, with some help now from Joey Engelman, who wrists it hard into the NC State zone. But Jackson Cowan is waiting there to turn play behind the goal. Up the far side comes Frosch, diagonal pass ahead to Bresingham. Trailing the play, McEnany comes barreling in. He works the puck deep to the near corner, turned by Bresingham behind the goal, but right into the control of the Delaware Blue Hens. Namely Michael Buckman. Those white numbers on the sand sweaters, a little bit hard to read. Lawson outnumbered at the NC State line. Needed some support to get the puck back into Ice Pack territory deep enough to facilitate a change. That finally occurred. We're 8.5 minutes into the second period. Tale of two periods so far from Fred Rust Arena. The NC State Ice Pack with a pair of goals in the first, McEnany and McConaughey. We're noticing a trend. And then on the Delaware side, Tomaitis and Stam. We can say this, my grandmother's maiden name was Kelly. Lipinski at the left point, unable to maintain control of the zone. Race for the puck in front of the scorer's table, ultimately goes the Ice Pack's way as Spencer Harmon drives it behind the Delaware goal. We're nearing halfway in the contest. We're all knotted up to a side. Cox up the left dots, gets a hard shot away. Hooper falls after making the save to freeze the puck. Off the draw, the Ice Pack take the lead again. Lohr getting his third of the year. We'll see it again right from the draw. On the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. So for Cameron Lohr, his third of the season. And the Ice Pack reclaiming the advantage in this contest. Orini and Herman will be credited with the assists. NC State goal, his third of the season, scored by number 26 Cameron Lohr, assisted by number 17 Garrett Orini and number 8 Zachary Herman. And the Hens respond in kind. All tied up 3-3, and here it comes again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Picking up the loose puck and throwing it in was Joey Wogish. To pot his 8th of the season. And that was all Joey on that third Delaware goal. Time of NC State's third goal was 9:44 in the second period. So summarizing NC State's third goal by rule, Lohr's third from Orini and Herman at 9:44. Delaware's third goal was the 8th of the season, scored by number 24, Joey Wogish. Time of the unassisted goal, 10 minutes, 47 seconds in the second period. Wogish's 8th, unassisted, at 10:47. North Carolina State penalty was assessed to number 4, Jackson Cowan, 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 10 minutes, 54 seconds in the second period. Cowan, 2 for interference at 10:54. So the Blue Hens, after tying the game back up, find themselves on the Carl Dubé power play. Letting a slapper go was Klein. His one-timer from the top of the left circle was steered away by Eric Daniel. Crane from the right point winds up through traffic. His shot skitters wide near side. Breslingham winds up and clears the other way. Just over 8 minutes to go in the second period. We're all knotted up 3-3. Quinn overskates the puck at center. Stam. No, Kramer walks in up the right wing boards. He circles behind the net. He leaves this to Vecchio at the left point. Across, Polchlepek tries to weave one through, but covering for the pause is Eric Daniel with 7 minutes and 42 seconds to go in period number 2. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your brand and its clientele. There a shot from Stam. Daniel comes up with the save. And the Ice Pack clear. Broadcast to social, print to digital, the 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. East Coast, West Coast, and everywhere in between. Let's talk about how to get you noticed. Visit us at 412communications.com today. Final seconds of the Cowan penalty tick away. Race for the puck inside the Delaware line. It is swatted out of the reach of Cameron Lohr, who had the go-ahead goal for NC State at the 9:44 mark of the second period before the Hens tied the game up again. Polchlepek winds up. He got one on from 30 feet. Daniel with the save, his 12th on 15 shots faced to this point. Kramer looking for space below the goal, gets tied up by Labrizzi. Arini throws the puck across ice. It's hacked in deep by Mahalios. Chase Williams sees his breakout attempt stick checked off his intended line. Flom at center recovers, delayed offside. Polchlepek tags up. Play can continue on now. Stepping up for Delaware on the forecheck was Tomaitis to try to force Labrizzi to hurry up on his breakout pass, but he found Kaufman cleanly. Kaufman steered by Lawson to the far wall, lost the puck in the corner but chased it down. But now under three-ply defensive pressure and the turnover was forced. Flaherty clears. Cowan inside his line. Throws the puck through traffic. Icing was waved off. Flom pulls back in his own zone. He lets this one go up ice, and it will come back an icing. With 5 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the second period, we are all knotted up 3-3 from Fred Rust Arena. Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. And with years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with offices in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is the convenient and qualified choice for every athlete in your family. Learn more, visit desportsmed.com. Inside 6 minutes to go in the second period of a 3-3 hockey game. Kaufman in for the near circle draw. Across from the mighty Jake Quinn. Rather, Tomaitis on with Lawson and Sharp as the lines have been switched up a hair. And a puck out of play in the NC State zone gives us a chance to catch our breath. Pack unable to put together a concerted breakout off the face-off win. Here comes Kramer back the other way, driven by Shook into the far boards right at the base of the Delaware bench. Kramer pops back up on his feet, gets a shot through. This is covered by Daniel for a pause. Not a hockey game without Lady of Spain. If you know, you know. One-timer from the point did not connect. Icing waved off the other way as Bresingham on his horse won the race to the goal line. And now he and the other Ice Pack attackers swarm the net. McConaughey held the point, failed wraparound from Bresingham as Hooper seals off the far corner of the Delaware cage for save number 20. 4.5 minutes to go in the second period. Delaware and NC State tied up to a side. Bresingham puts one on a T-net front, but Robinson couldn't tap the puck in from close. This is an icing against Delaware. 4:16 to go in the second. Face-off will come to Joey Hooper's left. He's been solid for the Hens tonight, stopping 20 of 23 to this point. Herman and Kramer set up for the draw. Hard shot immediately off the face-off, ricocheted off the backboards. Hens again clear, no icing this time. Labrizzi hit Lohr with a pass, but Lohr was checked off the puck. Vecchio net front, couldn't get one past Daniel on the doorstep. Stam unable to negotiate traffic. This puck is cycled to Vecchio. It comes back now to Joey Wogish. Vecchio leaves this to Lipinski at the left point. Cleared out from in close by Nick Labrizzi, holding his ground in the low slot. 3.5 minutes to go in period number 2. We're even 3-3. Herman confronted now in the near corner of the Delaware zone. He and Arini battling for the puck. Trying to chip it free is Crane at the center of that battle for Delaware alongside Stam. Now it's knocked loose. Garrett Arini unable to control the vulcanized rubber. Vecchio quickly changes direction from below the cage to gain some space. He flips this up ice. Unable to handle the breakout was Joey Wogish, who was cherry picking at the blue line. Antepenultimate minute of the second period upon us. Trying to jam one in close was Scott Daniel, but his shot was blocked. Rebound contested in the far corner. Crane could not clear. Crane skates up a couple strides. Now he works the puck ahead. Stam in a 1-on-2. Throws one in from distance, and he'll hustle off, as will the Delaware forwards for a changing of the guard. Harmon the other way. Kept high by Flom. Net front feed. Daniel scores. The backdoor pass to Eric Daniel gives NC State the go-ahead goal. Here it comes again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Ricky Frosch from the left point to Scott Daniel. Waiting at the edge of the blue paint. To tap home the Ice Pack's 4th goal of the night and give NC State the lead once again. NC State goal, 3rd of the season, scored by number 25, Scott Daniel. Assisted by number 5, Ricky Frosch, and number 19, Spencer Harmon. Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 36 seconds in the second period. Daniel's 3rd from Frosch and Harmon at 17:36. NC State player down in front of the Delaware bench area, being attended to with 104 seconds to go in this second period. And it was Spencer Harmon heading back off to the bench. Play resumes just above the NC State line. 100 seconds to go in second period action. Josh Flom breaking forward. Here's a 2-on-2. Flom couldn't deke past Cade Cox, who is heading straight back toward the cage. Stretch pass the other way. Sails wide of the path of Shook. Hooper could not clear. 75 seconds to go in the second period. Hens have done well to stop the bleeding in this middle frame, but they trail 1 after Scott Daniel got the lead back for NC State. Chase Williams keeps play in the neutral zone. Crane volleys the puck back the other way. Penn gave it away to McConaughey. Holding the line for the Blue Hens was Getz. 45 to go in the second. Getz tied up by Nick Shook in the near corner of the Delaware zone. Crane trying to work the puck free. Ultimately, Holden Kaufman does for NC State. McConaughey's shot through traffic was deflected wide. Final 22. Delaware clears, but they're guilty of an icing with 16 to go in the second. Netminder Joey Hooper. Tomitis and McEnany take the far circle draw. Shot off the face-off win for NC State was off its target. Final 7 seconds. Ice Pack looking for a fifth. Tied up at the near wall was Robinson. Puck is knocked loose. And that, friends, will do it for the second period. Through 40 minutes, the score, North Carolina State 4, Delaware Blue Hens 3. We'll be back on the DHN after the second intermission.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the 4th-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm. Welcome back into the Delaware Hockey Network on the 4-1-2. Presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. Back and forth second period. Delaware got back on level pegging with NC State. A couple of their goals. This is the one that tied at 2-2. A point shot from Brendan Stam. And Wogish again tying the game. This at the midpoint of the second period. But it was NC State heading to the dressing room with a 4-3 lead. Backdoor pass led to Scott Daniels' third goal of the season. And the fourth of the game for the NC State Ice Pack. Got a 4-3 lead over the Blue Hens through 40 minutes of play. Right from the get-go in the third, the Ice Pack crash the Delaware zone. Hooper, as he's done 20 times before tonight, makes the initial save. There another one, denying a shot from high in the zone. And Thornson brings the rebound down in the near corner. Shook leaves this to Kaufman, across the line to Labrise. That shot caught and held by Joey Hooper for a pause. 48 seconds into period number 3. 3 quick shots from the ice pack to start the third. 3 quick saves by Joey Hooper to keep it a 4-3 hockey game. Face-off coming to Hooper's left. Kramer and Herman take the draw. Shot sails wide, puck goes out of play. Face off again to the right of Joey Hooper. Ultimately goes the way of the Blue Hens. They've been outnumbered in terms of, or I should say outmatched in terms of face-offs. Through 40 minutes, NC State's won 25 to Delaware's 15. Lohr looking for a second goal, sees his shot stick checked offline. Kramer picks up the puck and heads into a 2-on-2 counterattack. That shot wide from the half wall, but paddled down by Daniel to the near corner. Rebound is tied up to his side. 100 seconds into the third period. Ice Pack 4, Blue Hens 3 from Fred Rustarina. This puck battle's going nowhere. Flaherty holding the line. Cross ice pass. Back it comes to Flaherty. Thrown in from deep off the Lipinski feed. This caroms around to Lipinski, working in front of the Ice Pack bench, holding the zone, but he gives it away to McConaughey. McConaughey to Herman up the right wall. He puts on the brakes. Cross ice pass intended for Orini was intercepted by Lawson, cleared back to center. Robinson walks back in up the near boards. He's driven hard into the back wall by Lipinski. Puck is knocked loose, now picked up and carried up ice by Austin Vecchio. Vec in a 1-on-3, bodied off the biscuit by Frosch. Cowan recovers behind the goal. He plays it up the far side, lunging at the puck to keep it in. I believe it was Flom, and then it was Vecchio connecting for the equalizer again. Delaware Sports Medicine replay time. And we're going to show it from here. We'll bring it to you from right now. And we'll bring you back to the action as play is halted. That goal 2:38 into the third period. Indeed, it was Flom on the assist as Vecchio gets his 14th of the season. Our first stab at the Delaware Sports Medicine instant replay. Caught the action a little bit late, but better late than never. Robinson 1-on-2. Buckman creates ample resistance, forces the failed attack from the Ice Pack. Delaware goal! His 14th of the season, scored by number 10, Austin Vecchio. Assisted by number 5, Josh Flaw. Time of the goal, 2 minutes 38 seconds of the third period. Vecchio's 14th from Flom at 2:38. 4.5 minutes have elapsed to the third period. Harmon's shot off target. Again, we're all knotted up. Hooper with a save from distance. Scott Daniel looking for a second goal. Trying to emerge with the puck was Mahalios, but bothered by Harmon and now driven into the far corner boards. Battle continues away from the puck. John Poling took one to the noggin off the crane pass toward Tomaitis. Tomaitis ultimately took the worst of it all. Quinn holds the left point for Delaware off the failed NC State breakout. Again, a failed clear. Flaherty keeps it in at the left point. Centering pass from deeper in the zone intercepted. And here for NC State comes Chase Williams into a 1-on-2. Shot was rushed under defensive pressure. And the puck caroms to the near point, which was maintained by Frosch. Tomaitis walks over the line. Volleys the puck across neutral ice. Cowan to Shook the other way. No space at the left point. He throws the puck off the far boards deep in Delaware territory. And the shot in close, looked like it was off the stick of Kaufman, was popped off its intended target. This chance from Frosch at the left point was sticked offline. Race for a loose puck in the near corner. Brings play to a halt. Delaware is going to go down a man with 14:06 to go in regulation. Faceoff stays inside. A slash signaled at the 5:54 mark. The third period, going to make sure they've got the right guy. It is Quinn going off for a slash and a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Third for the Blue Hens has begun. Schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Delaware penalty was assessed to number 9, Jake Quinn, 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 5 minutes, 54 seconds in the third period. Quinn, 2 for slashing at 5:54. A 4-4 hockey game, just past the 6-minute mark of the third period. Herman in the near corner protects the puck for NC State after Scott Daniel was bodied down. Buckman and Herman engaged in the battle, getting a shot away in close was Orini. Hooper said no sir there. Herman leaves this back to Cox. Boxing out net front is Scott Daniel, tied up by Engelman. Herman set up an Orini one-timer, waffle boarded back toward him by Hooper. Herman again to Orini. Cross-slot pass, sails past Robinson's reach, poke-checked away by Engelman, and rifled clear up the far wall by Vecchio. So Vecchio with the game-tying goal sends this puck sailing up ice. 40 seconds remaining on the Quinn penalty. 12:47 to go. In the third period, we've got a clock malfunction. As the main board here at Fred Rust Arena has stalled on a few occasions. Penalty has expired, 12 and change to go. Nick Labrizzi intercepted the clear from Delaware. Just beyond the 8-minute mark of the third period. That shot from Labrizzi ricochets off the backboards. Polchlepek slams this off the near corner. In behind the NC State goal. Looks like the clock malfunction has been alleviated, at least for the time being. Alas, we spoke too soon. And Zach Robinson has given NC State the lead again. Here it comes on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Robinson's got his 8th. The Ice Pack now have a 5-4 lead. NC State goal, his 8th of the season. Scored by number 7, Zach Robinson. Time of the unassisted goal, 8 minutes 50 seconds in the third period. Robinson's 8th unassisted at 8:50. Kramer clears. It is a 5-4 hockey game, advantage NC State over Delaware. This is called offside. The Dubé name is synonymous with fine custom jewelry in Delaware and a 4-generation family tradition dating to 1895. Carl Dubé Jewelers also offers appraisal, design, resizing, and repair services. Find the perfect something special for your someone special. Visit Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Tomitis up the right wing boards, flips the puck behind the cage. Daniel works it to the corner. This is steered by McConaughey. Up the far wall to Jagielski. Cross ice pass tipped by Scott Daniel into the Delaware end. He and Getz confront the puck in the near corner. Jagielski leaves this to Cox at the left point. Cox looking for a lane. Pinched by Penn, gets one through from the outside edge of the near circle. Hooper with the pad save. 9:20 to go. In regulation, NC State with a 5-4 lead over the Delaware Blue Hens. Quinn into a 2-on-3. Throws this off the backboards. It ricochets behind Eric Daniel and is once again cleared. In comes Wogish, centering pass. Flaherty got stick on puck but lost his balance trying to get the shot away from in close. Orini the other direction. Bulldozes past. Defensive pressure from Lipinski, but lost his shot lane. That puck sailed to the far side. 8:36 to go. NC State back on the defensive. Hens looking to tie this up again. Holding behind the net is Sean Lipinski. Up the right side comes Vecchio. Thronson lays a hip on him and steers him to the near corner. Flom steps up, holds the zone. That's off the crossbar, nearly the equalizer. Rang off the crossbar and came right back. Solid chance for the Hens there. With 7:43 to go in regulation, it's still a 5-4 game. Ice Pack with the lead. Klein tried to leave this to Mahalios. Shook protected the zone for NC State. Klein behind the goal. Presses this up the far boards. Cowan brings it down at his own line. Frosch up the middle. Kaufman, Deeks, backhand. Hooper seals off the corner for save number 29. And there another one comes with 7:07 to go. And a 5-4 NC State lead over the Delaware Blue Hens, who've been backstopped respectably tonight by Joey Hooper. He's had the upper hand 30 times. Hoping the timer infrastructure malfunctions are in our rearview mirror. Maybe we should stop talking about it, because the timer froze again. The console's working fine in the score box, but the timer display is hiccuping quite a bit. Frosch tries to throw the puck in, but it's blocked away. Kaufman tied up near side. Falkowski wants a call, so do the Blue Hens fans, but not to be. Puck goes out of play with 6:10 to go in third period action. Misconduct signaled by Brad Howington against Flaherty. With 6:10 to go. So play continues 5-on-5. Pat Flaherty effectively done for the night. 2-on-2. Polchlepek, no sir, says Eric Daniel. Delaware penalty. Assessed to number 3, Patrick Flaherty. Issued a 10-minute misconduct at 13:50. Flaherty issued a 10-minute misconduct at 13 minutes 50 seconds in the third period. 5.5 minutes to go. Ice Pack 5, Blue Hens 4. They'll do it all again tomorrow. Cade Cox from behind his own net plays the puck up to Robinson. This beyond the reach of Getz. One-on-one, the Bresingham shot was disrupted. Bresingham again. Taken away by Polchlepek. Lofted up ice. It sails beyond the reach of Labrizzi. Inside 5 minutes to go. And this will come back an icing with 4 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the contest. Quinn in for the attacking zone faceoff. This goes back behind the Delaware goal. Jagielski caroms it around to the far side. Penn shovels the puck up the left wing boards. Tied up was Getz, trying to crash into ice pack territory. 4:18 remaining. Getz again holds the blue line. Quinn gives it away to Thronson at center. Flipped in after gaining red. Puck bounces off the end boards. We've got 4 minutes to go. Crane up the left wall. Penn gains red. Rolls the puck behind the NC State goal. Daniel works this up the right wall. Herman carries it through neutral ice. Herman, centering pass. Hooper with the glove save and the freeze. With 3:44 remaining. Face off to the left of Joey Hooper, who stopped 31 of 36 total shots. Stam taking aim for the equalizer, met by an Eric Daniel stick save. 3:27 to go. Vecchio trapped behind the net by Cowan. Wogish emerges with the puck. 3:15 to go. This is backhanded out by Frosch, ahead to Orini. Orini's shot, stick save by Joey Hooper. As we come to the final 3 minutes. Lipinski breaks up the NC State breakout. Vecchio at center, couldn't shovel the puck into ice pack territory. In comes Herman, net front set up to Orini, fanned on. Puck ends up in the far corner. Out come the Hens back the other way. 2 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Klein, centering pass, winding up and shooting was Ethan Sharp, but that one's deflected high and away by Eric Daniel. Good for save number 17. Now 2:20 to go. This rolls off the cap rail, off the far corner. Williams couldn't clear. Puck is held in by Flom once again. Sharp leaves it in the corner, but beyond the reach of Klein it goes. Now on the stick of Cade Cox and walked up the right side. This is shoveled in by Shook. We've entered the final 2 minutes of play. Sharp again to Engelman. Engelman took a high hit. Play continues on unabated. Mahalios recovers at center after Kaufman tried to walk forward. Minute 30 to go in regulation. Cox pressured by Polchlepek in the far corner. Polchlepek steals the puck. Final minute 10. Cycled behind. Around to Flom it comes, top of the zone. Thrown in traffic, bodied down by Cox. And a long shot back in Delaware territory, steered aside by Hooper. This is Kramer. Up the right side, puck goes over the glass and out of play. 44 seconds to go. Time is posted correctly at 45.6. Intermittent display issues have occurred, but time has been kept accurately on the scorer's table console all the while. So 45.6 to go. Cox is issued off for a 5-minute kneeing major. And we'll try to get the rest of the story here momentarily. North Carolina State penalty was assessed to number 11, Cade Cox, 5 minutes for kneeing. Time of the penalty, 19 minutes, 14 seconds in the third period. Cox, 5 for kneeing at 19:14. The Delaware net is empty. So a 6-on-4 begins for the Blue Hens right now. Puck is down. The ice pack clear. Klein, Crane, Polchlepek, Sharp, Wogish, and Kramer are the 6-on. 30. Working below the net is Wogish. To Crane at the point. 15. Shot from Crane goes wide. Controlled again. Back it comes to Crane. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that shall do it. Tonight's final score, NC State Ice Pack 5, Delaware Blue Hens 4. There's a malfunctioning scoreboard. Wreaks havoc in the closing moments of this game, which sees North Carolina State improve to 11-11 and Delaware dropping to 12-12-1. We'll take a quick break on the Delaware Hockey Network. We'll come back with the Sid's Barbecue and Jerky 3 stars of the game. That'll be up next here on the DHN. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with tonight's 3 stars.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Elegant, luxurious, one of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the 4-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Fans, it's time for the SIDS Barbecue and Jerky 3 stars of the game. Tonight's third star with a goal for Delaware, number 10, Austin Vecchio. Tonight's second star with a goal and an assist for NC State, number 9, Thomas McEnany. And the number 1 star of the game, with the game-winning goal and an assist for NC State, number 7, Zach Robinson. The Ice Pack and the Blue Hens will square off again tomorrow. Game time 3:45 from Fred Rust Arena. So that will do it for us here on the Delaware Hockey Network. On this Friday evening, we'll do it all again tomorrow. With another DHN doubleheader, Men's Division II Blue Hens taking on NC State. The Men's Division I Blue Hens looking to complete a weekend sweep over Stony Brook. For the whole crew, for Sydney Butler, James Witherite, thanking you for joining us on the Delaware Hockey Network tonight. Once again, the final score, NC State 5, Delaware 4. We'll be back at it tomorrow, airtime 3:30 Eastern.